then I got to talk about Mejbri. I got to talk about Mejbri. Where have you been? And why haven't you been selected before? We talked about that we missed that energy, the combust energy in the midfield. Hannibal. Honey and ball. Honey and ball. That is sweet on the ball. Honey ball. You get my point, people. I am so excited for Hannibal because he was sublime. He provided tenacity. He was there. He was that shitster in their face. He was running at them. And then Bruno Fernandes came good in the second half. I thought Bruno Fernandes in the first half was a little bit of waste of time on the second half, on the right wing. But on the second half, oh my God, we cried out for leadership on the pitch. Bruno Fernandes put in the fourth gear and off we went. There was definitely leaders on the pitch tonight, and Johnny Evans was one of them, according to my opinion. So I put my hands up and I will actually give Johnny Evans his roses. But Marky. 3 points, baby, get in there. How were you feeling?
Pretty good. Like, I'm not ecstatic. It's not like we won 4-0 or 5-0. I thought I saw a lot of opportunities where we could have possibly been more proactive in our attacking, created more options, probably score more goals, but we won the game. We
won the game, and that is what matters. Coming to Turf Moor, it is the shittiest task you can do. This is the shittiest away game. That stadium is a shit house. Sorry, YouTube algorithm, but you know what I mean, And first half, what do you call the first half? Were we picked apart, or we're just disoriented, or kind of the formation that we haven't played before, 2 forwards at the front, Mejbri as a number 10 worked well, but it looked like we showed them a little bit of respect, and it looked like we were listening to Ten Hag to defend as a team and attack as a team to keep our shape. Talk me through the first half, mate.
I feel like the first half wasn't our best performance. I feel like we didn't do as much as we could. We created some chances, but we didn't take them. That's a big problem in the team right now. Not taking the chances that we have created. And we created 1 or 2 early chances, didn't get them, but then the heads dropped a little bit. I felt, for me, like the mentality went down for a few, 15, 20 minutes in the first half, and then we closed out strong. But we could have done much better. And that's
100%. Talk to me about Hannibal Mejbri. You were telling me before we went live, how good was he?
I'm not a fan of Hannibal Mejbri. A lot of people in the chat could tell you that. I'm not his biggest fan. I think his mentality was...
Oh, come on, Mark. Give us his roses.
But I have to hold my hands up and give him his roses tonight because he was very good.
Baby, hands up. Give me all your love and give me all... Come on, Mark. Give him the man.
Remember I told you earlier when we saw the team formation, and I was like, when I saw him there, I was like, maybe he was there to provide energy that we were lacking in the midfield. Cover for the defense, provide an outlet going forward. And in my honest opinion, he probably could have gotten a few goals in this game if Rashford had used him as an option going forward. A few chances in the first half and in the second. He was making good runs. But he covered, he won a lot of good balls. He played defensively, he was there, his energy was always there. I have to give him a very good performance. I probably give him a 7 out of 10 or 8 out of 10.
We'll get to that as well. Listen, big up for R10 coming in here raw and saying, up there with the Manchester hardest matches to watch. Oh, yeah, I know the feeling. I absolutely know the feeling. I was sitting and messaging Jarvis, and he was telling me, what did you tell me, Jarvis? What did you tell me on WhatsApp?
What did I tell you? What?
We're going to lose this, you said. This is going to go the typical United way.
I had a bad feeling about the game. We didn't play well. Let's admit it. Burnley is last. They're in 20th. And Ten Hag wouldn't do any subs, so I felt a little bit frustrated because I think our legs was starting to be gone. But we pulled through and we won the game. So at the end of the day, we can't complain. But McTominay and Rashford, 2 players that really starting to frustrate me at the moment.
Yeah. Let me go over our WhatsApp conversation briefly to share with the audience. First and foremost, welcome to the show, Jarvis. It's good to see you. we were having some nervous conversations, like, and we were saying, I was saying basically, let's start from scratch.
Yeah.
Listen, I said, yes, Bruno has been invisible in the first half. You said, yes, indeed, Bruno needs to be more patient when he press, selling himself cheap. You remember that one, okay?
Mhm.
And then you keep going to say, the biggest problem is that we have absolutely no creativity in a central line. Both CBs and DMs look lost when we come up to build up play. That was the first half. You were absolutely spot on. McTominay and Amrabat needs to happen soon. Well, McTominay didn't really step up, did he? But Amrabat came in. He got 5-6 minutes. And I say 100%. I said Scott McTominay offers 0. Did you think, Mark, that he offered 0?
0.
Minus
0.
Yeah.
But
And then I said, like, basically Jarvis in the first half. I said we are defending more than we are attacking. And we said Burnley is having a field day on Dalot's side, which they absolutely did. They were actually, they find out the weak space on the left, on the right-hand side, and they were having a field day against Dalot. So I felt sorry for him, right? 100%. So you were panicking, and when I said Bruno scored, you said Van Persie 2.0.
Yeah.
So Bruno,
What a goal.
what a goal!
Yeah. A goal like that, you have to have the right technique. It's extremely difficult. If you ever played football with the ball over your back and you try to hit it on the volley, that's a most of the most
What a
difficult thing you
beautiful-
ever can do. But it was beautiful goal.
And what an assist! And what about the long ball assist from Johnny Evans?
Yeah, what's up with
Come
that
on, we gotta
guy?
give him the guys.
He's
What's
like
up with-
75 years old. I can't understand. He hit the ball perfectly. He was so good. And Luan France was saying to us in the pre-show that we
Yes.
should be nice with the Johnny Evans. And Luan France, I give you
Yeah,
a thumbs
we gotta-
up because you
Luan,
were completely
we
right.
apologize. We
Yes.
apologize, Luan France. You can send us to the sin bin. We do apologize. You were right. Johnny Evans do understand the Manchester United DNA. We were wrong. You're right. So please forgive me. So now we will play Brian Adams. Please forgive me.
I don't know what I do. Please.
Talk
Sorry.
to
Can you
us
repeat that?
about Hannibal Mejbri's performance today. I mean, we got to give Hannibal his. We talked about in the pre-match as well that we need energy. We need legs. Did we get legs?
Mhm. He gave us
Hannibal
legs,
the bull.
he gave us energy. He was constantly running and working hard. Sometimes he have a little bit positional problems. Sometimes he doesn't catch the danger fast enough, but he runs and he has tenacity and fight in him and spirit. And that's what I want. He's young. He's there to learn. He needs more game time, but I think he could be a big contribution to our squad if Ten Hag lets him play.
Yeah, but we were sitting here on the warm-up as well. Like, big up Amadi R for saying Evans and Hannibal the biggest surprises for me. Like, we were sitting and panicking when we saw that lineup to say, well, how's this gonna work, right? But big credit for Ten Hag that actually was gutsy to actually do rotational work. You know what I mean? What do you reckon, Mark? Was it gutsy or like
I
do you
think it
see
was-
that? Yeah.
I don't know. I think it was gutsy in one way, but in the other way, I think we have a match against Crystal Palace on Wednesday. And that
That's it.
turnaround is very quick from the last game we played in UCL last week Wednesday. So I think he was preparing the guys to get a rest, the guys who didn't play today to come on and start on Wednesday. So the
Yeah,
guys who played
100%.
90 today could rest.
ITNT, Johnny Evans, what he's saying, 3 points in the bag. That's good night. But imagine, guys, the VR room, smash a like, please, because this is game 6, 3 wins, 3 losses, isn't it, right? And we needed these 3 points to catch up, right? And now, if you look at the fixtures, we have quite easy run of games. We have Crystal Palace and the Carabao Cup, and then we play Crystal Palace at home as well, with players coming back from injury, right?
Yeah.
The most difficult game that we actually have is Man City at home, 27th October. So that's kind of perfect gearing up in form, getting everyone into fitness, and then we play City at home. And I do expect us to spank City. Reckless.
It's building up to be an epic game.
Thank you so much for stopping by and watching MUFC Realist TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us on the socials.